Alright YouTube, this is Gunsnipe here, and this is going to be another how-to video. I am going to show y'all on how to control your PS3 with this, the PlayStation Portable. Now I know some of y'all might know it already, but there's some people out there who don't. I know I just met one earlier today. So, I'm going to show you step by step on how to control this, control your PS3 with this thing. Alright? Sorry about that. Now, the first thing you want to do is make sure this is hooked up to your PS3 via the USB cable. Alright? Once you have it, the USB cable hooked up, make sure that is set up. This option is selected on the settings of the USB connection. Click on that, and then when this shows up, make sure the USB cord is hooked up to it, otherwise it will say USB connected. Anyway, now you go to the PS3. Go to this option, remote setting play under settings. Remote play settings, okay? Let me get closer here. That way I can see. It's the second to last one below second to last one on the bottom, on top of network settings. But you go here and you go to register device while the PSP is hooked. It even says it. Register a device such as the PSP system to use for remote play with the system. Select this option to register a device for remote play if using it for the first time. So with the PSP hooked up to the PS3, hit this option and then it'll register it. Once registration is complete, you can come here and you can see the devices that are registered. Right now you see my PSP, which is nicknamed Mini Snipe. You can come here, remote settings will be changed manually, yada yada. Well, anyway, now that that's done, you unhook your PSP from the PS3. You can unhook the USB cord. Now, you go over here to remote play. It even says it. Use the PSP system to operate the system remotely over network. Go to settings, remote play settings, register device, and register the PSP system. Well, since you already registered the PSP, let me zoom out. You already have the PSP registered to the PS3. Now what you do is you click on this, and the screen will go black. Okay? It's going to say connect the PSP system using a remote play connection. When connecting the PSP system over the internet, you must sign in using your sign-in ID, whatever your ID is, on the PSP system. If you cannot connect after signing in, refer to the remote play section in the PS3 system online manual. So, now, you come back to the PSP, and you go to the network settings. Just go to network and go to remote play. At this point, the PSP will be registered with whatever you named your your PS3. My PS3 is Gunsnipe. So you click on that, and it's going to ask you. This feature allows for remote operation of a PS3 system on this system. Select the method for connecting to the PS3 system. You have two options. Option 1 is connecting via the internet. With this option, you can be anywhere around the world. Excuse me. You can be anywhere around the world as long as your PS3 is hooked up to the internet. And with this option, you could connect. Let's just say you're in Japan and you want to hook up to your PS3, but you didn't bring it because of whatever. With this option, you can hook up to the PS3 via this setting. But since my PS3 and PSP are local, and this is pretty much a crucial, make sure that your wireless local internet button, forgot to do it, is turned on. So we're gonna have to redo this right here, then go back. Well, anyway, option 2 is connect via the private network. This option allows you to connect directly to your PS3 using its wireless interface. So we're going to use this one instead. Now, is going to give you a list of connections. Select the PlayStation R3, and now it's going to connect to it. Now as you see, it says please wait, but as you can see, it says remote on the TV. It says remote play in process. Now here we go. This is now the PS3 is being interfaced with the PSP. They're actually talking to each other right now. I can control my PS3 from the PSP now. I'm limited to certain functions as to like playing PS3 games. Since this thing is not compatible with PS3 games, I can only play PS1 games, such as Resident Evil Director's Cut, Final Fantasy VII, Silent Hill, Resident Evil 2 and 3, and so on. Now, I'm gonna jump off the quick remote settings option right here, and this option will give you two. You can either turn off the PS3 when you quit remote play, or you don't have to. So, turn off my PS3. My PS3 will be turned off. Like I said, the other option allows you to hook up to your PS3 from your PSP through the internet. But you gotta make sure one thing, that there is no firewall or no routers out there that will interfere with your connection type. Excuse me. And because I tried a couple of times at the school I'm going to, and for reasons unknown, I think it's the router, the firewalls over there, they wouldn't allow me in. Even my grandpa's router has some kind of security function that prevents this. But overall, this is a pretty inventive way for Sony to allow us to control our PS3. But another side effect of controlling your PS3 from your PSP through the internet is that your system will unintentionally turn itself on. I've had that done to me a couple of times, but that's the only drawback. But yeah, it's a neat feature, and I hope this video educates some of y'all who don't know. So, Gunsnipe out.